All right, so I've been using the ProtoArc mouse for a few days now, actually about 4 days now, and it's pretty cool. I had one of the really old track balls long ago, and I did find it much easier on my wrist. The one I had was much flatter, so this one being angled on the side did take a bit of getting used to. Definitely day one, I found myself reaching out for my traditional mouse here and there, just because some of the button layouts and finding things was a little bit of a pain. But after day 2 and into day 3 and 4, I found it quite, just quite easy to use, and definitely noticed that on my wrist, after a day, it was less fatigued. So it definitely did a good job of that. One thing I would note is it could stand to be just a touch heavier. It does have some non-skid pads, which is great, but if it was just a touch heavier, it would really prevent that moving. Every once in a while I go to grab it, end up moving it a bit, just kind of annoying because if it moves, that means my wrist moved and I got to move it back, kind of thing. You can remove the ball. I was a little worried about that and how to get the ball out. So basically you just take your finger and you push up there, and you can pop the ball out, and you can clean the little nylon sliders or rollers that move the ball. And I did notice that I did have to pull the ball out and just give it a quick wipe down, and I wiped down the nubs as well. Right out of the box, I found it was kind of sticking. So the ball, when you first grabbed it and started to move, there was a little bit of a stick and stop to it. So I don't know if there was maybe something on it from factory or whatnot, but right out of the box, I did give it a good cleaning, and that definitely helped with a couple little seemingly sticky spots. The button placement is good. It's very useful, and the scroll wheel has a nice click to it. So you can feel as you're scrolling the ticks and stuff, which is kind of nice. There is a center button and then 2 additional programmable buttons that you can use. The nice thing with this mouse, and I've tried both with my Mac, I have it connected over Bluetooth. So you can pick either 1, 2, or 3. So that 1 is using the internal dongle, or the included dongle, I shouldn't say internal. The included dongle, and then 2 and 3 are Bluetooth options. So if you pair with Bluetooth, you can pair a couple different devices, which is nice. And then you just select by pushing the button. You can see it switches here and switch it again. And I found that they all work quite. I used it initially over Bluetooth. I didn't find with my PC, and I found this with other Bluetooth devices. I think it's more the Bluetooth on my Windows PC versus my Mac. My Windows PC didn't like it very much. I had lots of lag and cursor problems, but when I had it paired to my Mac, there was no issues over Bluetooth. And on the PC side, no issues when I used the dongle. So overall, I'm really happy with the mouse. If you are looking for an ergonomic mouse, something to take a little bit of wrist fatigue off, this is a pretty good option. One point of improvement that they could make is I do find that this, more about here, is actually my more preferred grip. So even if they had maybe a different base that added a little bit of tip angle, that you could, even if each base had a couple degrees of difference to them, so that you could put it under and it would just tip it up a little bit. I think it'd be kind of nice to provide a few options, because everyone's built a little bit differently. Again, not a huge thing, but it would be nice to have just a little bit of customization. I do like the roller feel, and like I said, the buttons and stuff, but being able just to adjust it a few degrees here and there would probably make it fit everyone a little bit better. So awesome. Thank you.
Hey all, quick video of this wireless trackball mouse. I just have my regular mouse here to compare it against the size of this, so you can kind of have an idea of the size of it. So if I fit my hand over this mouse, this is how I'm typically going. This mouse here, it covers well. I find this ball, I wish it was just a little bit further down, but that's probably just my preference. So you do have to sort of lift your thumb up higher to use the trackball. If it was just down a little bit more, I think it would be easier to use personally. But like, that's just me. On the side, you see you have the roller, you have extra buttons here, and then you have your, click left, click right here. So pretty simple to use as far as that goes. And again, it's wireless. So I've tried it out. Track's fine. I don't have any issues with it. There is the, I put it back in here, the little wireless adapter that you need to plug into your computer when you are using it, and you just leave it in your computer, and you're on off, and then your USB-C port for charging. So overall, not bad. Feels pretty sturdy. The ball rolls really nice, so no complaints there. Hopefully it doesn't gum up after a while. So overall, I'd give it a 4 out of 5, and no real big complaints about anything. Again, just the one thing for me is I wish the ball maybe was a little bit bigger or a little bit down further. But again, my preference.